Hello and welcome back to Top 10s You Should Know. Let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why, despite eating what seems like normal meals, the numbers on the scale keep creeping upward? The truth is, it's often not about overeating in big binges, but about small, sneaky habits that slowly add extra pounds without you realizing it. Today, we'll uncover the top 10 bad eating habits that make you gain weight. Some of these may surprise you because they don't always look like bad habits at first glance. But trust me, once you recognize them, you'll see how much control you actually have over your body and energy. Let's get started. 1. Eating while distracted. One of the most damaging habits is eating while distracted. Scrolling your phone, watching TV, or working on your laptop while you eat. When your brain is focused on a screen instead of your food, you lose track of hunger signals. You end up eating more than you realize because you're not fully present with your meal. Research shows that distracted eaters often consume hundreds of extra calories without even noticing. Over weeks and months, this turns into real weight gain. The fix? Practice mindful eating. Put away your phone, turn off the TV, and actually pay attention to your food, the texture, the flavor, the satisfaction. You'll not only enjoy meals more, but naturally eat less without feeling deprived. 2. Skipping breakfast. You might think skipping breakfast saves calories, but it often backfires. When you go too long without food, your body craves quick energy, meaning sugary snacks and oversized lunches later in the day. This leads to blood sugar spikes and crashes, fueling more cravings and overeating. Breakfast doesn't have to be a big feast, but giving your body a steady start keeps your metabolism stable and prevents the cycle of binging later. Think eggs, oats, or a smoothie, not a sugary pastry. The goal is balance, not starvation. By fueling up early, you reduce the risk of energy crashes and make better food decisions throughout the day. 3. Drinking your calories. Another hidden weight gain trap is liquid calories. Sodas, sugary coffees, energy drinks, even fruit juices. These drinks pack sugar and calories, but do nothing to fill you up. Your brain doesn't register them the way it does with solid food, so you end up consuming far more than you need. A single fancy coffee drink can have as many calories as a small meal. Instead, hydrate with water, herbal tea, or black coffee. If you like flavor, infuse your water with lemon, mint, or berries. Cutting out liquid sugar alone can help you shed pounds faster than almost anything else. Number 4. Eating too fast. In our rush-filled world, scarfing down meals has become normal. But here's the problem. Your stomach takes about 20 minutes to signal to your brain that you're full. If you eat too quickly, you've already overeaten before your body realizes it. This habit is a recipe for weight gain. Slowing down, chewing thoroughly, setting your fork down between bites, savoring the taste, not only helps digestion, but prevents overeating. Eating is not a race, it's an experience. By slowing down, you can enjoy food more while actually eating less. 5. Late night snacking. Late night snacking is one of the most common hidden culprits of weight gain. At night, your body's metabolism naturally slows down. Those chips or cookies you eat at midnight are far more likely to be stored as fat instead of burned for energy. Plus, late night snacks usually aren't carrots and hummus. They're comfort foods high in sugar, fat, and salt. The solution? Set a kitchen closed time. If you're truly hungry, go for something light and protein-rich, like Greek yogurt or a boiled egg. But most of the time, it's not hunger. It's boredom, stress, or habit. Breaking this cycle can make a massive difference in your waistline. 6. Oversized portions. We live in a supersized culture where normal portions have ballooned out of control. Restaurants, fast food chains, and even packaged foods train us to see huge servings as standard. The problem? Our bodies don't need nearly that much. Eating oversized portions, even of healthy foods, still adds up. Portion control doesn't mean deprivation. It means balance. Use smaller plates, split meals at restaurants, and listen to your hunger cues. Once you reset your eyes to real portion sizes, you'll notice how much better your body feels without the overload. Number 7. Emotional eating. Food is comfort for many people. Stress, sadness, boredom, even celebration. These emotions often trigger overeating. The problem is, emotional eating rarely solves the actual emotion. It just adds guilt and extra pounds. If you notice yourself reaching for food when you're not physically hungry, pause. Ask yourself, what am I really feeling? Try other outlets. Walk, journal, call a friend, or even just sit with the feeling. Food should fuel your body, not be a crutch for emotions. Breaking this habit requires awareness, but once you master it, you take back control of both your body and your emotions. 8. Ignoring protein. Many people build meals around carbs, bread, pasta, rice, while ignoring protein. But protein is essential for feeling full and maintaining muscle, which helps burn fat. When meals lack protein, you feel hungry sooner, leading to snacking and overeating. By simply adding eggs, chicken, beans, or tofu to your meals, you stabilize energy and reduce cravings. It's not about eating only protein, but about balance. Every meal should have some protein to keep your metabolism active and your appetite under control. 9. Mindless snacking throughout the day. It's not always the big meals that cause weight gain. It's the little bites that sneak in throughout the day. A cookie here, a handful of chips there, a few candies at your desk. These mindless nibbles often go unnoticed, but add up to hundreds of calories daily. Keeping snacks within sight, like an open jar of cookies, only makes it worse. The fix? Keep healthy snacks available, like fruit or nuts, and put junk food out of sight. Be intentional when you snack, instead of grazing without thinking. 10. Rewarding yourself with food. Finally, many people fall into the trap of rewarding themselves with food. After a workout, after a stressful day, after finishing a task. I deserve this. While occasional treats are fine, constantly using food as a reward creates an unhealthy relationship and often cancels out progress. Instead, reward yourself with something non-food related: a new book, a walk, a nap, or some self-care time. Food is fuel, not a prize. When you shift this mindset, you'll notice both your waistline and your confidence improving. And there you have it, the top 10 bad eating habits that make you gain weight. If you noticed, none of these habits are dramatic, overnight mistakes. They're the small, subtle patterns we repeat every day. Grabbing a snack when we're bored, sipping sugary drinks without counting them in, or eating too fast to even taste our food. That's what makes them dangerous, because they sneak into our lives quietly, and by the time we notice, the weight and the fatigue have already settled in. But here's the beautiful part. Small habits are also the easiest to flip around. You don't need a crash diet, a miracle pill, or starving yourself. What you need is awareness. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits hit closest to home for you? Are you more of a fast eater, a distracted eater, or maybe a late night snacker? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one because your stories and struggles are what inspire these videos. If this helped you, make sure to hit that like button, share it with a friend who might be battling the same habits, and of course, subscribe to Top 10's You Should Know.